Alright, all you homeschool moms, are you ready for a homeschool giveaway? Because I have one for you today. Hey friends, and welcome to Cookie Crumb Fun. I'm Claire. I am the homeschool mom to 7, and I eat the Trim Healthy Mama way, so those are the things you're going to find about on my channel. But today, I am going to share with you things about our science curriculum and our science notebooks. So I was contacted by Christine from the Samsill company, and they make folders and binders and portfolios, little notebooks that you can put your notepads in. They make, let's see, they have these pop and go boxes that look really cool. And they make 3-ring binders of all different shades, beautiful colors I'm going to show you in a minute. And they have some prints, and they have lots of helpful things for your children that go to school or you homeschool. There are items that would be super helpful for you. I will have a link below to their page on Amazon. You can buy through Amazon, and I had the hardest time picking colors because these colors are so pretty. But I'm going to share with you the products that I was given to review, and there might be a little surprise in it for you in a few minutes, so stay tuned to see what it is. Now, for our science curriculum, we are a religious family, we're Christians, and we use the Christian Kids Explore Science curriculum. This is the Christian Kids Explore Biology. We kind of let go of it towards the end of the summer, and we really didn't do the last few lessons. So what I have to do is about the last probably 6 to 8 lessons, and I have that all set and all planned out. And I really enjoy this curriculum. I find it super helpful because it's all from a godly perspective, not, a biblical perspective, not a worldly perspective. It doesn't tell me that the earth was created, 75 million years ago before the dinosaurs are roaming. It's giving me what I believe already as a Christian, and what is in the Bible, and that how old the earth is and how things began. It is really awesome how this began. It begins with creation, and talk a little bit about that and all the different what do they call them? The different it goes into plant cells and the different kingdoms of animals and stuff. And then at the very end, it goes talking about the different animals. We learned about mammals, the different insects, dolphins, and all sorts of different things. I've enjoyed it, and I feel that it was a little simple for my older boys, but it was still good because we learned about different things together. And this is one of those all-in-one curriculums where it has all the tests, the quizzes, and the answer keys, and all the pictures are reproducible. So as soon as we're done with that, we are going to be moving into Earth and space. Now, my awesome friend Angie over at As For Me My Homeschool, she felt God telling her to give this to me, and I am so thankful because this goes along. It's the next one. And I'm so excited to learn about Earth and space and more, and dig more deep into it, So we are going to be going into this, and this curriculum can be found at, what's the name of the website? The name of the website is Bright Ideas Press. It's the same place that sells the Mystery of History, by the way. So, on to my science notebooks. Let me share with you what we used last year. All last school year, I kept saying, I'm going to buy notebooks, I'm going to buy notebooks, I'm going to buy notebooks. And all my kids had to cram all their papers in these little binders, these little folders. Okay, it's just sad and pitiful that I had to make them do that, And when you cram these full, what happens? It gets all folded over, and the edges are all creased now, and it's not as much fun, and it's really packed. So every child had one of these, and of course I got these probably for like a nickel for the back to school sales. So I have 8 of those, one for me and one for each of my children. And it was just basic. I put their name on top, and that was it. And I was wishing that I had done that, but you know what? It was a blessing that I didn't put the notebooks together, because when she contacted me, I was like, perfect, because I finally was going to jump in and buy the binders, and then she contacted me. So I'm going to share with you some of the binders, and I love these binders because they're not just plain binders. They're bright, beautiful colors, and this is one color. Now it's called, let me look up the colors so I can give you the colors correctly. Now, they do have white and black. If you want something plain, they do have white and black. And some of my children preferred the white over some of the other colors. All right, so I believe this is the blueberry. This is the blueberry color. It's a nice bright blue, and I really like it. And they also have this pink one, which I believe is the dragon fruit. Look at that. And there was 2 of these in there that she sent me, so I got each of my girls one of those. And then the other color is, I used it for my mom journals, is this color, and I believe this one is called the blue coconut. Isn't that pretty, like a turquoise? This one's so pretty. This was like perfect for a girl. Well, I know it's not too girlish where a boy can enjoy it also. So I have those 4 colors, and each child has a notebook. And what I'm gonna do is, I'm just gonna show you. I got the clear tape that I used my label maker on. Dun, 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 dun. This has been well used this last few weeks. And I put their names on it, so when it sits in the bookshelf, they can just see their name on it. And then they open it up, and we just got your basic stuff in here, right? I put their name on it in the very beginning on the inside. So I love that it still has folders, because a lot of the times it doesn't have this extra little shelf here, this extra little place to put your extra pieces of paper or a pencil. If you ever bought a 3-ring binder with that, yes, they do exist, and they come without this stuff. And I bought some Amazon ones last year, and they were pretty cheap. They're already starting to like not really hold up that great. So I am glad. This looks really sturdy, and it opened and closed just great. So I each got each child got a 3-ring folder also for their notebooks, for extra little things that they can go in there. I got these at Office Depot for like 75 cents, and it just so happened to be that they had one for each of my kids, something that they really enjoyed. Now, what I have in the notebook so far are the printables that I'm going to use for each lesson. The next lesson is going to be the life cycle of a butterfly, and we're going to do this little spinny thing where it's like a little, what is this? The wheels, and you spin it, and then you cut it out and you put it on here so you can see the different lifestyle, you know, the lifestyles, the life cycle of the butterfly. So we're gonna go through all these different papers, and I have everything all set, and you know, I got my 3-ring binder, which is like mom's best friend here in this homeschool. And as we go through this, I'm going to put in dividers so that it can be all separated into you know, like all the papers that we have still in these notebooks, I'm going to be putting in these 3-ring binders so that it's all separated into from information from the biology book. And then when we move into Earth and Space, we'll have a section that they can be looking up things for Earth and Space. And I also have notebook paper in here so that if there's anything extra they want to write down or things they want to remember, or when I give out like vocabulary words for the science curriculum, they'll be able to write all that down. And so these are 2-inch binders that we got, and once again there is the pocket on the side too, on the back. So this is really great. I really am impressed with these binders because they're good quality. That's what we're going to do for science. Each child has one. I got their names on all of them. They picked their colors. When the box came in the mail, I took them out and I said, these are all the colors you get to choose from. So everybody got to choose what color they wanted. And then I have some for my older boys too. What we're doing with science is we kind of switch things up a little bit. I have my older 3 doing some books from the Thinking Tree Company. So we're going to back up to science 1 day a week. But I'm thinking that if we cut it back to 1 day a week, and if the lesson goes quick, we can always throw in 2 lessons. So I'm not worried about it. I know it's going to all work well. And at the same time that we're doing this, I gave my older boys the option. They can sit with us and listen to the lesson, because once we get into the Earth and Space, I think that they're going to be a little bit more interested in learning about sharks, you know. And then they're going to be working on their subjects while we do ours, and then we'll have the option of like doing all our little projects together and all that sort of thing. So that's what we're doing for science. So I do have notebooks for my older boys right here, but I didn't have anything in them just yet because I decided not to make copies for them in case they want to stick with that and do all those things, because I can easily just scan the picture and make another one for them. But you know, teenagers really don't want to color a picture of a butterfly and make a little life cycle spinny thing, you know. So that's these notebooks. Like I said, there's going to be links below if you want to go over to Amazon and purchase some for yourself. They are well worth looking into. They also have different sizes. You know, if you want 1 inch or 2 inch, you can get that. And they also have in the 1 inch, they have these pretty patterns. On to something that she offered for me, the mom, is this. This thing is so cool. I was so impressed with this. I'm like, wow, that's really nifty. When I looked at it on Amazon, I'm like, I don't know exactly what this is. What am I going to do with it? And when I got it, I was like, wow, That's so smart. It's like super smart little thing, because not only is it a 3-ring binder, okay, wait, that's not the 3-ring binder. You take these little parts off, this little things off, and you have your 3-ring binder. So I have all my information that I want for our science and other parts of homeschool in here. I have our academic calendar, I have notebook paper to write things down on, and I have extra worksheets of all the different things we're going to be working on right here. So I have a 3-ring binder for Mom. So that's one of the things that this trio is. The second thing is, it is a file folder. So in here, I have different files all set up to put if we do tests, different things I want to read. We have projects, you know, like science experiments. I have little papers for them to fill out about science experiments, crafts to do. I still have a 5-year-old, so she's going to be like doing little science crafts. And then any sort of games and word searches and fun things to do like that. So that's what I have in here. And then I have also in the back, I have all my little extra folders or notebooks and stuff, or papers for different things about school. So that's what's inside there. Isn't that neat? Now let me share with you more. I'm not done yet. I did say it was a trio, didn't I? There's 3 parts to this. I put up 2 fingers. So we got the 3-ring binder, we got the file folder, and then also, see these little things right here? You pull them out, and check this out. Let me see. Can you see that? What just popped out right there? It sits in your file cabinet. This is a file. You put this in your file cabinet. It has 1 on each side. There's 2 on each side. And you take it out and you put it on your file. It hangs right inside your filing cabinet. Now, if you don't need the filing cabinet part of it, you can get a Duo, and it doesn't have that. Like if you don't think it's necessary. I wasn't sure, but then my husband bought us a filing cabinet. I have the top shelf for our homeschool score keys and whatnot, and then the bottom shelf is his for all his church things, and it's worked out perfect. I have this right in the front, and it just hangs right on there, and it's amazing. Would you like one of these? These come in 3 different colors. There's black, a burgundy color, and this turquoise. I will have a link below to the trio and the duo also, in case you would like to win one, because she offered one of these to one of my viewers to win. Like I said, I really enjoy using this. I'm glad that I have it because it's 3 in 1. I don't have to worry about finding a space for it on my notebook, or why do we keep calling them notebooks, on my bookshelves, because my bookshelves are full of books as it is. This is a science review notebook letting you know all about our notebooks, but it's also a giveaway because you can win one of these these trios. All right, now in order to win one of these, there's not a whole lot of things you got to do. I'm going to give you 2 questions to answer. Tell me what your favorite subject is in science, whatever topic you enjoy learning about. And also, if you don't have a favorite subject because science isn't your thing, then I would love for you, number 2, to tell me what a prayer request, how I can pray for you. So do one of those 2 things, answer one of those 2 questions down below, and you will have an opportunity to win this trio. And if you're not interested in a trio, you can win a duo. But I would say get one, because you never know. You might one day get a filing cabinet, and they're not in the way at all. See how they push in, they don't stick out. They're not out all the time, all right? And it holds it in perfectly. It's wonderful, and I'm so glad that it has 2 so that it holds it in, and it doesn't, like, you know, it could be like maybe it's really full. They were so smart and put it in 2. So if you would like to win, go ahead and answer one of those 2 questions, because you get to win one of these. I'm going to have this giveaway go on to the end of next week. So today's the 12th that this video is coming out, and it's Wednesday. So the giveaway will go all next week to next week Friday, whatever the date is. I'll write it down below in the description box. I should have looked that up earlier. So if you've ever used Christian Kids Explore Science, I would love to know what you loved about it, what you didn't like about it, anything that you, like a tip or something that you could give me, something that you found about perhaps the Earth and Space one that I could look into, special books, read alouds, any audio books, or websites that have great printables to go with this, because I'll be working on that my next week off of school to get that one all ready. All right, so that is all that I have for you for our science notebooks and for this giveaway. Don't forget to check out the links below onto these awesome 3-ring binders and all the other products that the company offers you, because there are lots of great things that you can go. I mean, I would show you on my phone, I would go through all these things, but you can buy multiples of them, and that's super helpful when you have a large family like me. I ended up buying like 2 packs of 4 and different things like that, because that's what we, you know, we needed 7. There was always 1 extra for Mom. And they have these great little boxes, these pop-in storage boxes too. Let's see, they are pretty awesome. I will have links below to all of that stuff so that you can just go take a look at it. I'm not going to be getting paid or anything, don't worry about that, you know, but it's really neat things that I think these boxes would look really cute on your bookshelves to hold in some of your stuff. Or if you're, you know, you got a mom box, you got a mom basket or something like that, like I do. I got a nifty little mom basket over here. It'd be pretty neat for that, or to use for whatever it is to hold like manipulatives. All right, so that's all that I have for you today. Don't forget to answer those 2 questions that I mentioned before to enter this giveaway for a trio for yourself. I would love for you to be able to win one of these, and we will be giving away just one. And just mention in the comments below perhaps what color you would like. All right, so I appreciate you watching this video, and I will see you next time. Be a blessing.